Studio startup initiated.
All systems online.
Welcome to the morning show. To the morning show. Welcome to the morning show. To the morning show.
Your morning blitz begins now. With Goose.
You know, it's been 3 years that Nora and I have been together. I asked her if she'd be interested in like bringing a toy into the bedroom.
Like a yo-yo?
No, but she was mad when I rolled the Hot Wheels across her boobs.
Kelly.
You know how fast I'm establishing a pee corner anywhere I am.
And Thick Rick.
2 scoops.
And now, your rock station, your morning show.
The show that is your life.
Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick.
What is this show?
It's the #1 show in America.
That show is so dumb.
On the Blitz.
Well, if that isn't a kick in the nards to lose 40 degrees in 12 hours.
Oh.
Come on, man. We got in the car yesterday to, do a little family day. It's 81 on
Beautiful.
the car temperature. And it's 39 now, I think. Windy and cold. And it's going to be a high of only 45 today.
35.
It's 35 now?
Yeah,
Great.
Windy as hell.
We are going to warm up slightly midweek. But, yeah. At least we got a little taste. And at least it was the weekend when we got it.
It was nice.
So, yeah, it wasn't bad. Welcome to your Monday.
Did you have a good birthday weekend?
Had an amazing birthday weekend. Yeah, it was really great. Played golf for the first time and actually played really well for not touching the clubs in, 5 months. I was like, oh.
That'll get you excited for the season.
It will, but here's the problem. Like, I had some swing thoughts, and things were working, and like every golfer, I'm like, I figured some stuff out. I'm ready for the season, and I know next time I'm just going to start shanking balls left and right. Right. So mad. Yeah, but had a great dinner, and then had some fun with the family yesterday, and yeah, all in all, it was an amazing, amazing birthday weekend. Besides Nora decorating the kitchen in nothing but dinosaur decorations because she called me old.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. How was your weekend, Kelly?
It was really good. We saw Project Hail Mary Saturday night. Oh,
okay.
Oh, my gosh. It was so good.
Is it good?
It's so good.
I remember, whatever it was, 8 months ago when they had the trailer and everyone lost their mind because apparently it was a really huge book.
It was a huge book. I never read the book.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I heard the trailer's blowing up. Everyone's losing their mind. And the visuals look amazing. I just know nothing about the story.
I didn't either. It's a good way to go into it.
Really good.
Doesn't he meet an alien?
And
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They say that if you read the book, well, I saw probably 20 videos of people who loved the book and loved the movie, which is a hard thing to accomplish.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, because usually the book readers are like, well, they left out this, or they didn't do this.
Or like my idea of what Rocky would look like, the alien, is different than what, but it was excellent. I loved it. I did fall asleep for a few minutes in the beginning.
What time did you go to the movie?
Oh, man, huh?
What time did you go to the movie?
5:15.
Oh.
No, I know. But we had just eaten,
food coma and everything.
Food coma, and I was like, oh, this chair is so comfortable.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I did fall asleep for a couple minutes, but I don't think I missed much.
Right. Nothing, no major plot point.
It was great, you guys. I highly recommend. And it was a fairly long movie, but it flew by.
From the commercials, I think I want to see it in IMAX because visually it looks unbelievable from what I've seen.
And they didn't use CGI. Like, they 3D printed the alien.
That's what I heard. Yeah. That's cool.
It was a great movie. Is Ryan Gosling like the greatest?
He's way up there.
He's so good.
He's one of those good-looking, funny, can act, can dance,
everything.
Yeah.
But you still remember the Titans. You knew he was going to be a big star.
Right. Okay, you sold me. I will go see it now.
Go see it. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you had a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Vic, what about you?
Great weekend. Got on the boat.
Did you get on the boat?
It was great. Yeah, we only got a couple bites. Water was still really cold, but man, it was so awesome to be back out there.
Nice to be out there.
Winter's over. Now this morning, however, when I got here, we had this wind is insane, and I'm backing into the spot where I always back into, and I hear crunch,
Uh-oh. What you
I'm like,
crunching
oh,
to?
God. I thought I backed into something. I'm like, what is that? I pulled forward. I didn't hear anything. I started back up again. I heard the crunch again. I pulled forward again. I get out and I look. There's this 15-foot long piece of PVC pipe that is now in 3 pieces. I have no idea. I don't know where. I don't know if it came off the roof. I don't know where it came from, but it's now no longer usable, and I don't know where it's from. So
That was
I'm going to have to let our owner know when he gets here.
Yeah, that was the last component of what they were fixing in the engineering room. So one of our stations is now shut down.
What's PVC pipe doing at the radio station?
Well, I'm glad you had a great weekend. We have got a very busy Monday to get to, including your tickets for Monster Jam, if you want to join us for that. We've also got gift cards for Hofbrau House, because I'm going to be there coming up here April 1st for their new tap, tapping of the keg. There we go. That's going to be a big party, so can't wait to do that. Let's get going with Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff. You're the first one to text in the correct answer. So Friday, right before we got off the air, Goose, we were talking about Chuck Norris. We were quoting a couple of the great jokes about Chuck Norris. And then at 10:05, we find out that he had passed away. Right after we got off the air. I'm not going into details about that. I just want to know, everybody knows about his movies and everything. But what was the name of his workout equipment? What was the name of Chuck Norris's workout equipment? First one to text that in at 800-821-9970. You're going to get that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia Thick.
All right, we know we lost Chuck Norris back on Friday morning, and the question this morning is, what was the name of the workout equipment that he was the spokesman for 40 years?
It's a long time, yeah.
Goose, you said you remembered.
Yeah. It's a total gym, right?
Total gym.
Yeah.
Yep,
you sit on it and you have the street, just pulling yourself up.
Yeah. It's good equipment. I mean, 40 years, I wonder, so do we get Jason Momoa, The Rock? Who gets it now?
I think it'll go away, probably.
You think?
Yeah.
Total gym will go away?
Probably.
I think a lot of people still
I also think there's been so many advancements in workout equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of old school.
I know.
That's like getting a thigh
It has evolved, too, though.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has evolved. Morgan Lower from Greenfield. First one to text in the correct answer. She's got $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations. You know Chuck Norris built the cabin he was born in? My favorite of all time is Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the face. We now call those animals giraffes. That's my favorite one.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, God, who was it? I just read it this morning. Now I can't remember it.
Oh, the joke?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was Steven Spielberg's favorite Chuck Norris quote.
Chuck Norris lost his virginity before his dad did. Took a second to click. All right. Hey, Loudwire Magazine. I want to go over this and see if you agree or not. Loudwire Magazine busted out the alphabet, and they determined the best hair metal bands for every letter of the alphabet. They just ran through the alphabet and picked the best ones. Let's see if you agree. We're going to go through our ABCs, boys and girls.
I bet I can guess almost every one of them.
All right.
A,
Aerosmith, yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Bon Jovi.
Correct.
Cinderella.
Correct.
Def Leppard.
Correct.
Extreme.
Correct.
No.
F. Faster Pussycat.
Correct.
No.
G. Great White.
Correct.
H.
This one's a little tough.
H. I can't even think of a band that starts with
This
H.
one's a little tough. I don't even know if I know how to pronounce it properly.
Hanoi Rocks.
Correct.
That was the one that Vince Neil got in the car wreck that killed their singer.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Okay.
Okay, I'm
There's
so
no
impressed.
one for I. What is there for I? There's no
Wait. I. Is this somebody we would know?
I don't know them.
Okay.
I don't.
And if you're like the biggest superstar ever, you're
Idol?
not quite.
Icon.
Yes.
Icon? I never even heard of Icon.
No idea. Haven't heard of this next one either.
Janie. J.
No, Janie's a singer.
That's where you.
That'll be W.
Okay.
That's where you throw a bunch of stuff.
Oh, Junkyard.
Yes.
It's live in Hollywood. Yeah, I know that song.
Thick's on a roll. Keep going.
We played that at 92X.
I cannot believe this. K.
Can't, no. Kicks.
Yes.
L.
Loverboy wasn't 80s.
You'd know this one.
LA Guns.
Yes. M.
Oh, Molly Crew.
Correct.
N.
N. Oh my gosh, N. I can't think.
This is one song that I don't know why, but I will sing it at the top of my lungs every time I hear it from this band.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're that big a band.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the song.
That song is.
Song's big?
Yes, I think.
God. N.
I thought you'd get this one right away.
It's not getting me.
Sister Christian.
Oh, Night Ranger.
Correct.
Oh, man.
Oh.
No. Thor's father.
Odin?
Yes.
I don't know that band.
All right. P.
Oh, Poison.
Correct.
Q.
Quiet Riot.
Correct.
Darn.
Rat.
Correct.
R.S. Skid Row.
Correct.
T.
Twisted Sister.
Correct.
U.
You.
Do you know it, Goose? Do you
I
this
know
band?
who they are.
Okay.
I know. If I heard their song, I can't name songs off the top of my head, but
Can't think of one of their
no.
songs.
3 words.
Under
Ugly Kid Joe.
Correct. This next one I don't know.
V. Vixen.
No.
Vix, yeah.
Not
Oh,
Vixen.
not Vixen.
Not Vixen.
I don't know that. I don't know any other
It,
reasons.
it pumps blood, but it's not spelled the same way. It doesn't pump blood. I'm sorry.
Ventricle?
It carries blood.
Vein.
Yes.
That's a band. Oh, Vain.
V-A-I-N.
Never.
Don't know that.
W. Warrant.
Warrant.
You already
Correct.
said warrant. That's why I stole it.
Yeah.
X.
XYZ.
Correct.
Z.
This one I don't know.
L-Y.
Yngwie Malmsteen.
No.
This band.
Y and T.
Oh, Y and
Okay.
T. Yes.
I don't know
Okay.
what it is.
Z.
All right.
And then down to the
No
final.
clue.
It's an animal.
Zebra.
Zebra.
Yeah.
I don't know that band.
Yeah, zebra.
I
am super
round of
impressed.
applause.
I mean, what did you
Big
get?
Rick.
You got 23 out of 26?
Yes.
That was very good. Yep. But according to Loudwire magazine, there you go. The best hair metal bands A to Z.
It's every metal band or hair metal band.
That is pretty much all of them, yeah.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story, we take a trip down south to start the week. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A 32-year-old man from Florida named Gregory Decline was pulled over last Wednesday at about 1 a.m. after being clocked at 101 miles per hour. Here's the thing. Speed limit in the area was 55. Yeah. The officer pulled him over and asked why he was traveling at an excessively high speed, and he said he was speeding to avoid an animal in the roadway.
Was it Jason?
That's the thing. I mean, there are many questions here. I mean, it's unclear what the animal was, or if he was trying to avoid hitting the animal, or if he was feverishly running away from the animal. What animal is chasing him at 101 miles per hour? That really, I mean, they don't have cheetahs in Florida, so I'm really not sure what was chasing after him. Unclear on what happened, but he was arrested, and he was charged with super speeding. I didn't know that was a thing, because I remember, back in the day, you could get a speeding ticket. You could get a careless driving ticket, and then I think at like 25 miles an hour over, you got a reckless driving ticket.
You got arrested.
Yeah, absolutely. And now it's super speeding, which that's a really cool name, and now I really want to try.
I know. Like, even in jail, they'd be like, what are you in for? Super speeding. Like,
yeah,
you're the man.
Right, exactly. Yes, it's a much harsher law that went into effect in Florida last year. Story number 2 takes us to Minnesota. And, if you turn on your TV, there are a lot of legal battles going on right now in terms of the government and what people want done and what some representatives want, and then people talking to the government saying, why can't we do this? Well, one woman is stepping up for her people. She went in front of the Minnesota House of Representatives, and Anita LeBrun is her name. And she is demanding something for her people. Take a listen to what Anita had to say to the Minnesota House of Representatives.
My friends and I love happy hour, just like many of you do, I am sure. Just because we are older and live in assisted living doesn't mean that we should have fewer freedoms than anyone else. Allowing our facility to coordinate this happy hour affords us and our families the peace of mind that we can enjoy life but not be out slipping on the ice to stop and get our box of wine. This amendment is simply putting into law what many people assume is already allowed. Happy hour at the place where we call home.
Damn right, Anita. Damn right,
These
girl.
women party, man.
You get your drink on.
Just because you need a little help during your day doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to celebrate happy hour.
That's right.
My gosh.
We already know that these assisted living facilities are like Freaknik. Like, they're already getting it on left and right. So let them have some libations. Come on. For some reason...
It's going to make the problem worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. And for some reason, I guess they are not allowed to have alcohol at these assisted living facilities. Give them a built-in bar. Let's go. Get them some box wine.
That is so dumb.
We did catch up with Anita a little bit later after she did enjoy some wine, speaking to the Minnesota House of Representatives. This is what happened.
My friends and I love happy hour, just like many of you do, I am sure.
You just had happy hour.
Just because we are older and live in an assisted living doesn't mean that we should have fewer freedoms than anyone else. Allowing our facility to coordinate this happy hour affords us and our families the peace of mind that we can enjoy life but not be out slipping on the ice to stop and get our box of wine.
They need to bring the box of wine to her.
Yes, I want my box of wine. Well, Anita, good luck to you and all of the other people living in those assisted living homes. Give the grandparents their happy hour. They deserve it. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, so over the weekend, had a little bit of lazy time, did some doom scrolling, and I want to talk about two people that have, one definitely is having their 15 minutes of fame, and we'll see how long it lasts. And another one is someone who's been around for a while, but I just discovered her, and she deserves more attention. The first one, you ever hear about, training the younger generation and who's going to step up when we're done? Well, let me tell you, there are two broadcasters who have made a name for themselves, and I believe they definitely have a future in broadcasting because it happened Thursday night, but the video really blew up over the weekend. There was a game during March Madness on Thursday, and it was High Point versus Wisconsin. I don't even know where High Point is, but...
it was one of my misses.
Is that what it is?
Carolina.
Okay. Yeah. And that was one of the first bracket busters of the tournament. Was because I think High Point was like a 12 or a 13, and Wisconsin was a 5. And the end of the game was thrilling. You know, High Point makes a shot. Wisconsin comes back. They block. They try and Wisconsin tries to throw the ball down. Well, these two broadcasters, these are students at High Point who are in the journalism broadcasting program. And let me tell you, these guys are the real deal, and I guarantee we're going to hear more from them in the future as sportscasters. Take a listen to the final calls of these games with these two kids.
9 seconds. Boyd wants it inside. Drive. 6 seconds. Boyd! Yeah, Boyd, they launched down court. Anderson gets it. Throw on the glass slipper. It's a Cinderella story in Portland, Oregon. For the first time in program history, High Point breaks through. We will see you in the round of 32. Oh, what a feeling.
You go, man.
Boom goes the dynamite.
High Point breaks through. We will see you in the round of 32. Man, and these kids were hyped, too.
I'll bet.
That video has absolutely blown up. So, and unfortunately, the video did not list their names, but good for you, young gentlemen. You definitely have a future in sports broadcasting. Now, Number 2 I came across this young lady yesterday, and she needs to be way more famous than she is. Her name is Erin Tatum, and Erin has cerebral palsy, and she spends a lot of her time on TikTok not only talking about cerebral palsy, but we've seen this a lot with TikTok in that people will come out not only to bring knowledge and information about something you may not know a lot about. I don't know a lot about cerebral palsy, but you can learn a lot. And not only that, but people who are living with these different disabilities are doing more and more. There have been some stand-up comics that have made big names for themselves that are absolutely huge. Well, Erin herself has got not a unique take on life, but it is it's the word I'm looking for. It's a thought process. It is a way of living to try and normalize as much as possible. Even if you're living with a disability, we're still all the same. And we still want the same things. So this is the first video I came across of Erin's that really made me do a deep dive. Here she is.
People love to say, oh, but if you're open to dating couples, they'll just use you as a toy. As if that's not exactly what I'm going for. Like, yes, please do all the emotional labor for each other and make out with me so I can be back in my own bed by 10 p.m. What's wrong with the vegetable wanting to be a part of a charcuterie board every once in a while?
Yes! Yes, Erin! Good for you! I saw that first video and I was like, oh, Erin, please tell me more. So I went on a little bit of a deep dive scrolling through her TikTok page. This is what else she had to say.
If you've cracked a disabled person, I just wanted to say thank you for your contribution to our community. And as a reminder, I may have cerebral palsy, but my primary diagnosis has always been freak. I may have brain damage, but my game is still top tier.
What? Yes!
Can we get her in our next comedy special?
Erin is unbelievable. Good for you, Erin.
Oh, yeah, she's writing all this, you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And I guarantee she's 100% like this.
Yeah?
Good for you, Erin. This is what else Erin had to say.
When I hear the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years, I always have to pause to take a minute to think about it. Not because I don't have ambition or goals for the future, but because I realize that the response, being Eiffel Towered by my 2 boyfriends, is generally not considered socially appropriate.
Erin! You are a superstar. That is just that good for you.
Wow.
The whole page goes on and on. She is absolutely hysterical, and I love that for you, Erin. So give her a watch. Give her go like her TikTok page. Give her a thumbs up and a follow.
No, we just talked about some folks at a senior citizen home that probably would love her.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Erin Tatum is her name.
Have you seen it? Amber Autry?
Is that the redhead?
Yeah, the stand-up.
Yeah, she was on Kill Tony, right?
I don't know.
Redhead and glasses.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking something else.
Amber Autry is a comedian I stumbled upon on TikTok, and she is coming to the Funny Bone in the fall, and she's already sold out. I think 3 nights.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's a different one. Oh, you know what? I have seen her. Yes. Okay. Yes, she's another one.
Yeah.
Because the young woman that I'm talking about is doing the same thing, and
Yeah.
I think she's almost sold out. I absolutely love it when you have the ability to, take the facts and turn it into something like that. I think that's unbelievable. Erin Autry. I'm going to have to go watch more of her.
Amber.
I'm sorry. Amber.
Autry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Erin Tatum and Amber Autry. Yes, ladies. Amazing. You slay queens. You do your thing.
And now, all right, I'm wasn't it?
3 things you need to know before you go.
LaGuardia Airport is shut down after the pilot and co-pilot of an Air Canada Express plane collided with it was a fire truck, a Port Authority fire truck on a runway last night. So the pilot and co-pilot of the flight died. The 2 Port Authority police officers have broken bones. They are in the hospital. None of the passengers suffered serious injuries, but air traffic control, I do have sound of that. I forgot to tell you about that. That's okay. You don't have to get it. But you can hear them going, stop, 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 stop.
Oh,
like
no.
They were like asking the fire truck to stop short of the runway. It is quite...
Crash or Crash 2?
Crash.
Frontier 4195 to stop there, please. Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1, stop.
Yeah. And it wrecked. It's crazy. So, yeah, all of LaGuardia is closed right now. There's a full ground stop there, and it is expected to reopen around 2 p.m.
Well, at least you'll have time to get through TSA now and you won't miss your flight.
Exactly. Yeah, if you start now.
Right.
Speaking of which, Saturday saw the highest call-out rate of TSA officers at airports since the partial government shutdown began. TSA says more than 3,200 officers called out Saturday, which is more than 11% of the scheduled workforce. President Trump says starting today, he is deploying trained ICE agents to airports to help with security and line management, unless Democrats can agree to a funding package to end the shutdown. ICE agents will report to TSA at 14 airports this morning to help with security operations only, not immigration enforcement.
So we can pay for ICE agents, but we can't.
Yes, ICE
pay
agents are funded through. They're funded in different ways. So they get their money from different departments. So yes, ICE is.
Yeah, they're funded through the next year. Already, they were already funded. Yeah.
Well, we talked last week about how ABC axed this season of The Bachelorette after a video came out of The Bachelorette, Taylor Frankie Paul abusing her ex, Dakota Mortensen, throwing stools at him, one of which also hit her young daughter, who was in the room at the time. Now, this video was recorded back in 2023 and made its way into the public eye. And I guess, well, since 2023, there's been an open and active domestic violence investigation into these two. So surely ABC knew about it. But then when we find out about it, they decide they need to cancel the season. Anyway, so ABC cancels it. It's already been filmed. They wrapped filming in December. And now at least 5 of the Bachelors are considering a lawsuit against ABC and Warner Brothers for putting them in an unsafe environment with Taylor Frankie Paul's history. They said, you put us in intimate situations with a woman who's obviously, like, you knew about this.
Right.
And you can't deny that because you obviously have to do background checks on everyone. And you know they background check the heck out of the Bachelors. So they said, that's the first thing. And then I guess number 2 is that a lot of these men, in order to be on the show, quit their jobs in exchange for TV exposure. They're like, okay, we'll be on TV. We're going to get TV exposure, and it's going to launch our career in a different direction. So we are willing to quit our jobs for this. And now there's going to be no TV exposure. So
I think they have a valid argument.
Yeah.
And granted, the what could have happened to my future, iffy. But you set me up with someone who is mentally unstable and a physical abuser.
Yes.
That right there is enough. You knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And you had no problem throwing me to the lions without telling me.
Right.
It's like, here, come pet this little kitten, not knowing what you're actually doing is going to pet a full-blown lion. And it's like, no, wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah,
no, I agree. I think there could be a claim here, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. All right, those are your 3 things.
All right, there are certain things, especially if you are of a certain age growing up, that we learned about that, you know, the way that they kind of ingrained it in our heads, we thought that when we were going to become adults, these are things we had to watch out for. You know, it was kind of like Dare. You got to be real careful. We were told as you're growing up, if a stranger comes up to you and offers you drugs, that is a bad thing. Do not take drugs from a stranger. But as we all learned, No stranger ever comes up and offers you drugs. It's your friends that are going to force drugs down your throat. That's what the problem is. That's what they should have taught us. Watch out for your damn friends. They're going to be like, hey, try this.
Nobody's giving away drugs.
No, nobody. But another thing that we learned about was, I think most of us, especially us of the, kind of Gen X age, we swore up and down Quicksand was going to be a huge deal. Yeah. You had to watch between cartoons and school. You had to watch out for Quicksand and what to do. Well, listen to this. The National Park Service has actually just issued a warning to people in Arizona and Utah to watch out for quicksand. It has become a real issue. In fact, more than 1 million acres in the area of Arizona and Utah has become quicksand.
What?
That you have to watch out
For
for.
real?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
1 million acres.
Matt Bloomfield is a professional hiking guide from Phoenix. Take a listen.
What?
Oh, you didn't grab it? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I mentioned grabbing the quicksand story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Well, let me just say, I thought nukes were going to be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
I think they are a problem, but we haven't been hit. I would expect it to be regularly hit by a nuke.
Right, exactly. Yeah. All right, here's this is Matt Bloomfield, the professional hiking guide from Phoenix, about quicksand.
We started to kind of squish around in it and noticed that there was a lot of quicksand around. It kind of shocked me at first because it was up to my waist. So I was staying upright, which is exactly what I shouldn't have been doing. So I was sinking in a little bit deeper. The first thing I was trying to do is just kind of flatten myself. And then I was able to kind of lean forward and then get my arms out in front of me. So from here, I was able to kind of wiggle my legs and get them closer to the surface and then just kind of army crawl my way out.
Okay, so you're supposed to try to get,
parallel.
Swimming, swimming.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you're supposed to try and get as flat as possible and cover the most area so then you can kind of crawl out instead of trying to walk out.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't stay straight.
Correct.
That will make you sink more.
Right.
I always thought the way to get out was definitely don't move. Stay as still as possible, but I do feel like you'd be like a torpedo to the bottom of that.
Well, yeah, and plus, if you just stay still, you're not getting out.
Yeah. So
that was always confusing to me.
If you cover the most land mass as possible, you're less likely to sink in.
And you can kind of doggy paddle out of it, it sounds like.
Yeah, army crawl, doggy paddle. Yep, exactly.
But how deep does it go?
That's a damn good question. Because I thought if I were to sink into quicksand, at some point, you're going to reach the bottom, fall through, and hit Middle Earth. It's gonna empty out.
Yeah, it's like those hot springs in the you wonder how deep they go.
Right?
Do they go to the middle of the earth?
That's.
Am I going to meet Bilbo Baggins?
That's what I want to know.
Gollum, and
That's what I want to know. Because when I get there, I have one serious question. Why in the F did you not just ride the Eagles all the way to the mountains?
Right.
You had to walk all that way, you idiot?
You just could have.
That's your fault.
You could have saved yourself so much time.
That movie could have been 30 minutes.
Right.
Jump on a hawk, get to the mountain, throw the ring in, and fly back.
Yeah, what fun would that have been?
Okay, it says quicksand is typically only a few feet deep. Hot springs can range to from hundreds to several thousand feet.
So I can just stand up in quicksand?
I mean, technically, I guess.
Yeah, just wait till you hit the bottom.
Yeah. They'd be like, I'm drowning. Stand up. It's 3 feet of water, you idiots. Anyways, so quicksand is becoming an issue, especially if you go to Arizona or Utah. Watch out for that. It's a Monday. I had a very busy weekend, and I wanted to make sure that I was well rested for the final week of March. And so I took some extra gummies last night. But unfortunately, they kicked in before I fell asleep, so I had a bunch of stuff kind of roaming through my head. And I wanted to share my gummy thoughts with you this morning. I thought about this before I fell asleep. Finally. It's pronounced final E. Right?
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. Finale.
Oh.
Finale.
What? Why? Finally? Why does it end at E?
Right.
You don't get it?
It's confusing.
Finale? Finally? I'm saying the English language is stupid.
Well,
Aren't you so glad it's your native tongue?
Yes.
There's no way I can learn it.
No way. No way.
Yeah, you think about being from somewhere else and learning English. We think it's hard to learn other languages.
Oh, yeah. We got to be way up there in terms of languages to learn if it's not your native language.
Yeah.
I thought about this before falling asleep last night because I saw a couple people do this when Nora took me out for dinner on Saturday for my birthday. I saw two separate people doing this. People taking pictures of their food. The people who take pictures of their food are basically taking before and after poop pictures.
Ew.
I thought about this before falling asleep last night. If a chicken drank hot water, would it lay a hard-boiled egg?
Aww.
I mean, they would maybe, depending on how hot the water is. Possibility.
Somebody would have tried that already.
Shove hot water down a chicken's throat.
Come on, do it.
Do it.
Maybe soft-boiled.
I thought, you're right, yeah. Thought about this before falling asleep last night. A 1-month-old baby born in February is younger than a 1-month-old baby born any other month.
That's so true.
I mean, technically, you're younger your entire life. You really think about it.
Yeah, by a couple days.
By a couple days, yeah. And those days would compound.
That's right.
Thought about this before falling asleep. What if a computer that asks us, are you a robot, is only asking because they're looking for their family?
Aww.
Sad computers.
Aww.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So sad. I thought about this before falling asleep last night. Why does it hurt when you accidentally bite your lip, but not if you bite your lip on purpose?
It must be the pounds of pressure you're using when you're trying to do it on purpose than when you're doing it not on purpose.
I don't think so, because when you bite your lip on purpose, it is, or by mistake, it is so fast and so good. There's not that much pressure there.
Yeah, but you draw blood. I never draw blood when I'm doing it on purpose.
Right.
That didn't hurt. Really wish we had cameras.
Oh, God, I wish everybody could have seen that.
The final thought I had before dozing off to La La Land last night, did you know that it's impossible to say the word rough twice in a row?
It's a catch on what? What is? You waiting for me to do it?
Yeah.
Rough.
Good boy. All right.
Okay. What? I need some of your gummies, man. I really do.
Those are my gummy thoughts from last night. All right, as previously shared, we are now a month into a new family member. Birdie, the German pinscher mutt that we adopted from Rico, the foster animal program. Amazing program. But Birdie is going to be turning 1 here in just a couple weeks. And not only is she obviously still a puppy, but she's also one of those more active breeds. So the daily routine, without question, is at least some sort of 20-minute, half-an-hour walk, if not, definitely once, if not twice a day, to get her out and about. So I walk her around the neighborhood, or one of the boys will take her for a walk. And as you do when you're a dog owner, we've got the little clip on the leash, which holds the poop bags in case you got to do some pickup. But this came up over the weekend, and now, Kelly, how close is your closest neighbor, do you think?
Not too far. Maybe an acre.
Okay, so you could walk past their house.
Oh, yeah, we live in a neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, we live in a neighborhood, just everybody has multiple acres.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So, Kelly, as a dog owner, appropriate or inappropriate if you're on a walk, right, and your dog poopies, and you pick it up, you tie it in the bag, and let's say it's garbage day, right? And the garbage can is on the corner. Can you throw your poop bag in the garbage can?
The answer, I believe, is no. I think you have to hang on to it and put it in your own garbage can.
Really?
Only because, I will say that dog poop stinks, and it will stink up a garbage can. And I think that people can chime in.
Well, that's what I'm curious about.
I guess I think that maybe you don't want to stink up your neighbor's garbage can. Even though garbage is stinky anyway, but dog poop has a particular smell, and it's not good, and you don't want that lingering. Now, especially if the garbage has already come, if the trucks have already come and gone.
Okay, now
not an empty garbage can.
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not walking, let's say you keep your garbage can on the side of your house.
Yeah.
I'm not walking up your driveway and using your garbage can. But if it's garbage day, everyone's got their garbage lined along the streets.
I've popped it in there before. I'm not going to lie. I've done it before because it really is. If you're just starting on a walk and having to carry that poop for an hour with you, it's really unpleasant. I've hidden the poop like by a rock before, and then when I come by, I pick it back up. I've hidden the poop in a bag just so I don't have to carry it with me the whole walk.
Get it on the return walk on the same.
That's brilliant.
I will typically just toss it in my own garbage.
Now, I will say this. From what I understand and what I've seen, most people agree with you. I was shocked because if my garbage can is out front of my house, especially if it hasn't been picked up yet, I'd have no problem whatsoever.
That's fine.
If you dropped it in my garbage can.
Yeah.
Now, if let's say the garbage man has come and picked up the trash, and we haven't brought the garbage cans back into the garage yet.
No.
You can't do that.
Nope.
You cannot. That is an absolute no. You cannot do that.
I still wouldn't have a problem with it.
No, you don't want that sitting. Do you keep that in your garage?
Yeah.
No, man. That you wouldn't know how bad after a week of somebody else's dog poop sitting in your garage.
Dude,
smells. It is foul. It's rancid.
But here's the thing: is as a dog owner now, when we come back from the walk, or let's just say it's I'm letting the dog outside, bring the poop back in. It goes in the garbage can. Like I already have poop in the garbage can. My garage is not like overwhelmed with dog poop smell.
No,
not at all.
We have a little corner of the yard that we keep the dog poop bags in full, and then we put them in our garbage on garbage day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
We don't keep that in our garage. No way.
Your dog's special. It's ish doesn't stink. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. Birdie poops roses. 800-821-9970. Am I completely in the wrong here? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, what's up? It's Jorge.
Hey, Jorge. Am I completely in the wrong here?
No, I walk my girl's dog, and I do the same thing. Sometimes I take it to our dumpster, and then sometimes first come, first served. So,
right. Okay, all right. So you agree with me, Jorge? Not that big of a deal.
I agree. Like I'm not gonna walk 2 blocks holding the poop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's that bad. And I don't know why you're keeping your garage, your garbage in the garage anyway. But
well, I live in a condo, so everything's attached. Like there's nowhere else to put the garbage. I don't want to leave the garbage cans like sitting outside.
We have our garbage in our garage.
Yeah.
And we throw our bags of garbage in the bin.
And then you roll out the garbage.
Yep.
And then roll out the garbage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I appreciate the call, Jorge.
Steal your garbage can or something?
What's that?
No, why am I going to walk outside and around the corner of the house to throw out garbage?
Garbage.
I can just
walk through the garage.
Pop into the garage.
I appreciate the call, Jorge. Thank you so much. Spence says, as a local garbage man, I am against dog poop and trash cans, period.
Right.
I can see that.
Oh, gosh.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Frank,
am I in the wrong here, or will you throw your dog poop bags in someone else's garbage?
I would throw it in somebody else's garbage. It's better in their garbage than left on their lawn, right?
Yeah, there is that. You definitely can't do that.
Right, but those aren't the only two options. You could bag it up and put it in your own garbage can.
That's true. Yes, there are more than one option.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the houses we walk by actually has like a stake in the ground with a little sign that says "Clean up after your dog," and they actually have bags hanging.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, they leave it right there. Yeah, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Let's see here.
I don't care if my garbage can is full of garbage and it's garbage day. We never keep our can out there, only on garbage day.
Right.
Throw the dog poop in there. I don't care.
You wouldn't care.
I don't care. I just don't want it in my empty can and then me having to store your dog's poop in my garbage can for a week.
Right.
That's gross.
Let's see. Rachel says, I'd do it if I'm on a walk with my dog. If someone puts it in mine, wouldn't care. See, I would think, like as a fellow dog owner, I understand I wouldn't want you carrying the dog poop bag. So if my garbage is out there, use it. I'm saving you from having to carry it. Hopefully you would save me from having to carry it. You know, It's like the dog owner community.
Yeah.
We all know you got to throw away the dog poop.
Now, you say that you'd be okay if somebody threw their dog poop in your empty garbage can.
Yeah, if it was garbage day, 2, 3 o'clock, and the garbage has already been dumped, and you walk by, you throw it, Because again, tomorrow or that night, there's another dog poop bag going in there anyways.
Okay.
So it really wouldn't matter.
All right.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning, Mr. Goose. It's your favorite listener, Tony.
What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? You throwing away dog poop in someone else's garbage can?
Absolutely not, dude. Hell no.
No, you're not. You're totally against it. You think that is completely wrong to do. Again, I think, as I've read... What's that?
It's what Miss Kelly said. You don't do no ding dong stuff like that.
You don't. Yeah. You don't want to do anything like that.
That's exactly what I said. Don't do no ding dong stuff like that.
And again, most people have agreed with you, Tony, that you're not supposed to do it. Let's see. Like this person, 1280 says you definitely don't put it in a garbage can. You put it in a brown bag, put it on your neighbor's porch, light it on fire, ring the doorbell, and run. Yes, I completely agree with you.
Carrie wants to know if she can drop off their dirty diapers in your garbage can, because it's kind of the same thing. It's just baby style.
Yes, when you take your baby for a walk, you just change diaper right there in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
and,
toss it in the
garbage can.
Yeah.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Yes.
Hey, Brittany, right or wrong to throw away your dog poop bags in someone else's garbage?
I would do it. We do it with our dogs, and I don't care if people do it to us.
Right.
I'd rather be in the trash than picking up a mess.
Yeah. What I want to do, like what I would like to do is if like someone has their garbage can like on the side of the house and the lid is open, I want to Kobe from from the sidewalk. See if it works. So you've got no problem doing it, and you've got no problem if someone does it at your house.
No, I'd rather it be in the trash than picking it off the ground.
Picking it off the ground.
Let me ask you guys this though: if you are going to stick your bag dog poop in somebody else's garbage, do you look around to see if anybody's watching you? Because if you do, and you don't, then you know you're doing something wrong.
If you're scared of being caught, then you know you're doing something wrong.
Good point.
No, I don't think I've looked around.
Just lift that lid and toss it in like it's your own garbage can.
Especially because you could do it's like pickpocket. You could do it so quick. You just need your little pinky. You're not opening the whole lid. You just got to. All you need is that little hole.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the call, Brittany. I really appreciate it. 800-821-9970. Would you put your dog poop in someone else's trash can, or is that completely wrong? And you're not supposed to do that whatsoever to your neighbor.
I've done it, but I don't feel good about it. I usually don't do it.
Does it keep you up at night?
No, it doesn't keep me up at night, but I do look around like, is somebody going to bust me doing this?
Real quick. On the sly. On the DL.
Yeah.
All right. 99.7 The Blitz. I don't want to be like a fearmonger or anything, but I do have a question because every Friday, this entire weekend, what is going on with the meteors? Because they're coming down in droves now. Like we were talking off the air, we know that meteors come through the atmosphere all the time, but a lot of times they burn up.
Right.
There were 3
within a week
landings.
Yeah.
Like we had here,
booms.
We had here, and then there was one in Texas where this woman swore that the meteor came through her roof, and then there was one. Was it France or something? There was one overseas that actually hit the ground. Like what?
Do you see where the people were traveling from all over the place to come and find pieces?
Yes.
I think they're worth something.
Yeah.
Where they found some?
Oh yeah. People in Medina County found a bunch of them. Yeah.
They're pretty cool looking too.
Because the one that left the sonic boom here, they said the boom was heard like 2 states away.
Yeah.
And
around,
it was a good sized rock, right? If I remember correctly, them reporting on it. That's
7 tons.
Yes. Yeah. That's
that's not really a rock, is it?
Something's. They're not telling us something. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but they're not telling us something.
Climate change, chemtrails.
Yes,
I was reading about chemtrails over the weekend.
In fact, we
do to us.
We took the boys to Pins yesterday afternoon. A beautiful day. I walked around Dublin, and there was a gigantic whatever you want to call it. And I looked at Nora and I was like, zombie time. Here we go.
Controlling the weather.
Controlling the weather. Yeah. I just couldn't.
And then you got the big hailstones.
Yes. They're coming down like
they're called
softball
hailstones?
size.
Why does that not sound right in my brain? Is that what they are?
Just hail.
Hail. Okay.
Hailstone. Yeah, just hail.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hail the size of golf ball.
There you go. Yeah, huge. Anyways, so I'm very curious to see what happens this week with how much more stuff is going to fall. And I think all of us should be very concerned. Except for Thick, because he can outrun it. So
he has a Skechers,
so
I don't know. We might have to make a run on Skechers.
No issues. Well, when it really starts happening, I'm just going to literally just kind of be Thick's shadow.
Yeah.
Just move where he moves. And you'll be okay.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Ohio House is looking to put together a new data center study commission. Members unanimously passed a proposal to set up the group last week. If the Senate approves and it's signed into law, the legislation will establish a panel to look into the impact data centers have on electricity and water resources in Ohio. Some state lawmakers are also pushing to get rid of a data center sales tax exemption. Iran is responding to President Trump's ultimatum to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. A spokesman for Iran's military warned yesterday that if his country's fuel and energy structure is attacked, Iran will strike the same type of facilities used by America and its allies in the region. In a post over the weekend, President Trump said if Iran does not fully open the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours from this exact point in time, the U.S. will hit and obliterate their various power plants, starting with the biggest one first. So that 48 hours ends tonight. About 140 people at a wedding venue in Tamworth, New Hampshire. Apparently they were too much weight for the floor to handle because the entire thing buckled and 70 people fell through the floor into the basement.
Oh, no.
You believe that? Several people were trapped by fallen beams and by farm equipment that was being stored on the lower floor. 7 people taken to the hospital with injuries. All are expected to recover, but the fire department says the venue was absolutely over capacity. So you can't just throw as many people in a venue as you want. You got to look at the capacity restrictions.
Yeah, those signs that
reasons.
say maximum capacity, there's reasons for that.
Yeah. I always thought, it was just the man trying to keep me down. But apparently the man's trying to keep me from falling through to the basement.
He's trying to keep you up. Yeah, he's not trying to keep you down. He's trying to keep you up.
All right. Those are your 3 things.
Well, in my house, I do the cooking. So it was no surprise that on Sunday morning we got up and I'm there making the breakfast foods. And during that time, Nora usually spends that time doing a little sweeping or wiping down or picking up dog toys or just kind of picking up around the house. And she usually has the Alexa playing from the other room, but I'm in the kitchen doing my thing, so I really can't fully hear the music. And she's got just like this random kind of whatever playlist, so you never know what's going to pop up. And I've started to try and pay attention, but I'm always mishearing the lyrics. And so I've decided over the past couple weeks I brought in some misheard lyrics. Now, you said last week I was a little bit off the mark, apparently. You guys had decided. I'm going to see if this does any better.
Well, when you're but when you're doing stuff and you're just hearing it, it's kind of like background noise. And
I guess this is more of confirmation to see if you hear what I hear.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, this was one of the songs that popped up. Very popular song. Who doesn't love the Police and who doesn't want to sing along? Take a listen. And I said, excuse me? What part of your body hurts? Your poo hole aches?
You're right on the money with that one.
Right? He's back! Yeah. Your poo hole aches, excuse me. I hate when my poo hole aches.
When you got a stalker like that. This one,
Kids, earmuffs, kids. This slowed it down a little bit. If you enjoy singing along to a little Mariah Carey, you may have sung this song before.
No, I can't forget this evening. No, your face as you were leaving.
But
Okay, Mariah.
I guess that's just the way the story. Okay, yes.
And that would be a good finish line for the fact that if the man you were just with is leaving and he has a little something on something of his own. If he has something of his own on his face, if you know what I'm saying, take a listen.
No, I can't forget this evening. No, your face as you were leaving.
Yeah, I heard it.
Vic knows what I'm talking about.
I heard it as clear as day. I heard it.
You probably shouldn't leave yet. Go wash your face first.
No, I can't forget this evening. No, your face as you were leaving.
You guys are just trying to be dirty at this point. It says this evening. Everybody can hear it.
But I get it. Does she really, though? I don't know. All right, fine. Let's speed it up. Let's get a little workout on. Come on, Laura Branigan. What do you got? Now, wait a minute. Did Gloria have a little gas?
Okay, that's a reach.
Oh, come on!
That's a reach.
I kind of like it, though. I might start singing it that way.
Yes, don't you think you're farting?
Don't you think you're farting?
Now it's funny.
All right, this last one's a little complicated. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little concerned about what I heard. If you ever listened to some pop radio back in the day, a little top 40, you may know who Shawn Mendes is. Had a great song called Stitches.
You watch me beat it till I can't breathe. Shaking, falling onto my knees.
Okay, listen closely. I can't really explain this one. All I can tell you is what I heard. You watched me beat it till I can't breathe. Yep. Chicken farted on tamales. Take a listen.
You watch me beat it till I can't breathe. Shaking, falling onto my knees.
Tell me the chicken didn't fart on the tamales. One more time.
So funny. Wait a minute. Hey, here we go.
You watch me beat it till I can't breathe. Chicken farting on tamales.
That's so true.
I will never sing that song the same way again.
We're 12 years old.
100%.
Whatever.
And that's totally fine.
And I love it.
You're 12. I'm about 14.
Okay, wait, I like that one too much. Do Shawn Mendes again.
You watch me beat it till I can't breathe. Chicken farting on tamales.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, our first story takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? There is a woman, name unreleased as of now, but she is in deep, deep trouble because apparently she has herself a little kink. And I'm not about kink shaming, but when you're causing damage to other people's property, that's a problem. Because apparently this woman loves booking herself some Airbnbs. She likes to do a little traveling around the state. However, apparently she does so for one particular purpose. Because she has herself an OnlyFans page. And her favorite thing to do is to book said Airbnb and then videotaping herself just peeing all over people's property.
Whoa.
What is wrong? Well, you do need a niche idea.
Niche idea, yeah. Because there's a lot of people on OnlyFans, and, you know, they say that only there's about top 5% that really, like, make the money. Everyone else can collect the scraps and the pennies and nickels, but to really make that money on OnlyFans, you need yourself a little something.
I would start an OnlyFans of me watching me beat the crap out of a woman who's peeing all over my property.
There you go.
That's my OnlyFans.
That might actually get you some money.
Yeah, I think so. I'd watch.
Apparently, so far, she has destroyed more than $3,000 worth of property.
Is it the same one who put her underwear in the coffee maker in the hotel room? She said that's how... Did you see that woman?
No. Who's that?
Yeah, she said an easy way to wash your underwear in your hotel room is to put it in where you would put a filter in a coffee maker.
So the hot water
runs through it and cleans your underwear. And this woman got in big trouble by this hotel chain.
You know, I have seen multiple videos talking about the coffee maker in a hotel room is about the most disgusting thing there is because they never clean them, and the things that can fester and build. And I continue to use them. I really got to stop doing that. Yeah. But I also don't want to go down to the lobby Starbucks and pay $9 for a cup of coffee.
Well, enjoy your underwear coffee.
I mean,
another OnlyFans idea. There you go.
Actually, you just gave me a great idea because I've seen all the flavors of creamer they have at Kroger. So, you can come out with a brand new flavor of creamer. Might be all right.
God.
Anyways, the police are looking for this woman, which shouldn't be too hard to find because, again, she's all over OnlyFans with her account, which has to have her information and her name and stuff. But stop peeing on other people's property, okay? That's just wrong.
That's gross.
Don't do that. We have seen a huge trend lately, and it all began with the McDonald's CEO going on social media to advertise their new, what is it, the Big Arch, I think it's what it's called, their new burger. And he caught a lot of flack because his presentation wasn't the greatest. He took
I don't know how to attack this.
A little, I don't know. Yes, exactly.
The Big Arch. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. Here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. All right, the moment of truth.
So bad.
That is so good.
God. And then he took like a nibble.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going to eat this for lunch. I know it's a bizarre idea.
Crazy that you would have McDonald's for lunch. Yeah. Holy cow. Anyway, so not to be outdone, Burger King's CEO came out and they made a video for their new burger. And then I believe Jack in the Box came out. Basically, every CEO has jumped on the trend.
Right.
Well, not to be outdone, the Costco CEO just came out and made his own video. And, what do you do? What do you eat when you go to Costco?
Oh, the free samples, right? Oh, hot dogs. Hot dogs.
There you go.
Can I get a hot dog? Thank you very much. Take care. $1.50 for this hot dog? The hot dog price will not change as long as I'm around. Amazing. Amazing quality, amazing value. That's $1.50 well spent.
Are you going to have another one at your next building you go to?
Absolutely.
One take wonder.
I can do whatever you want. You want to do more?
No, you're good.
Good for you, sir. One take wonder. He sat there at one of the little benches inside the eatery, diner, open space. I don't know what they call it at Costco, but he enjoyed himself a hot dog.
Yeah, now, just looking at him. That guy hot dogs.
He does hot dog.
You
absolutely.
The food court.
The food court. Thank you. Now, here's two things. One thing I completely agree with. The other thing, not so much, because he is catching some flack because the gentleman got his hot dog, he sat down, and he ate himself a hot dog. Now, he did so, no sauce, no ketchup, no mustard, just straight hot dog.
That's how Charlie eats them.
That's how I eat them.
Yeah.
Plain.
I've got
Absolutely
no problem
plain.
with that whatsoever.
Yep.
That is how I eat a hot dog. But he's catching a little bit of flack for that.
From the sauce community?
Yes. From the how can you eat just a plain old hot dog?
I mean, I only want mustard. I mean, to me, the perfect hot dog is a soft bun, grilled hot dog, and mustard.
Mustard.
That's it. That's
I
all
agree.
Perfect.
The bun does make the hot dog.
Soft.
Gotta be a
soft
yeah.
bun.
You get a dried out bun and it can ruin the hot dog.
And I prefer it grilled.
So I have no problem with him going straight dog. However, when he was, being called out online, what happened next is what I don't agree with, and maybe he's not up on the times, but he defended himself, and he said, yeah, I do eat my hot dog plain. I'm a glizzy gobbler.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Means he eats hot dogs, but it's just a weird way to phrase that.
It's a weird way to phrase
glizzy. Yeah, glizzy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are calling hot dogs glizzies, which I know,
right.
but if you put glizzy and gobbler together...
I wouldn't even put hot dog and gobbler together. I just wouldn't do it.
True.
You got to keep the word gobbler out of your vernacular.
I mean, I've met a wiener gobbler or two in my life, but it's like you don't just put it out there saying, hey, I'm a wiener gobbler. People are going to think things.
See, Kelly, you're only 12 years old as well, just like us.
Glizzy gobbler is So I appreciate you jumping on the bandwagon, and yes, I am thankful you will not be changing the price. The $1.50 hot dog is here to stay at Costco. On Friday, we kind of opened up the phone lines and let you vent about work anonymously, just 30 seconds of whatever you wanted to say if something wasn't going right. And not that I want to repeat the same thing that we already did, but I want to change it up a little bit because it happened again over the weekend. And if you've got kids, I'm sure you've had moments like this where you kind of wish that at least punching them once was legal. Like, not full on hurt them, but I mean, give them just a good old one-timer. Because the 17-year-old in our house is probably the smartest 17-year-old I've ever met in my life. Is it zero studying, straight A's? Okay. He goes to school, and like osmosis, it just absorbs, and then his report card comes home, and he has straight A's. It's unbelievable. He's going to have the pick of the litter wherever he wants to go to school, basically. It's just unbelievable. He's going to be the one that takes care of us when we get older. But for some reason, I have no idea why, this future doctor/president of the United States cannot figure how to get an ice cube out of the ice tray. He walks over to the kitchen table and he dumps the ice tray onto the kitchen table to then put the ice cubes in his cup. And then...
So he's book smart, not street smart.
100%.
Okay, gotcha.
100%.
I thought sure you were going to tell me he leaves one cube in the tray. And
don't cut me off, Thick! Don't cut me off. Because the stupidity of not being able to get an ice cube out of the tray with your finger and then place in your glass is one thing. But this weekend, as we were waking up for birthday weekend for me, and Nora's like, would you like a little mimosa? And I would love a mimosa. So she goes to the freezer because, you wanted to cool down the champagne at least a little bit. So when to get 3 of our 4 ice cube trays had 1 cube in it.
Okay, that is unacceptable.
Murder should be legal. 3 of the 4 ice cube trays had 1 ice cube in it.
Can I tell you, my wife is very, very intelligent, and she used to do the same damn thing.
1 ice cube left in the tray.
Dude, it used to drive me nuts. There's a cure.
Yeah, automatic ice cube maker.
I bought a refrigerator with an automatic ice cube maker. Problem solved.
I would rather you throw out the final ice, even if you don't want it. Let's say your cup is fulleth to the brim and you can't fit 1 more ice cube in there. Throw that 1 ice cube out and refill the rest of it. Or just fill in the rest of them and leave that 1 ice cube there. Though those ice cubes will eventually catch up to that 1 ice cube in 3 of the 4 days.
That is insane.
I did pick up the knife and take 3 steps out of the kitchen before I decided to turn around and go back in the kitchen and put the knife away.
Yeah. You do value your freedom. I appreciate
yeah. I think Nora would be a little mad at me if I murdered one of our children. But man, oh man, I'll tell you what, I just can't. What goes? You're teaching me about the conflict in the Middle East because you know so much and you read so much. 1 ice cube? Really?
Maybe in their mind, it's like, if I leave 1 cube, I don't have to fill the tray. Yeah, I'm smart.
I guarantee that's what it is. I guarantee That's the lazy teenager coming out.
Yeah.
I don't want the work of filling the ice cube tray.
Yeah.
So as long as there's one ice cube left,
Like
then
leaving one sheet
I
of
don't have
TP on the roll because you don't feel like changing
the
it.
toy. Yes. Oh man.
And there's no quick fix for that. You can't instantly get ice. You have to drive to the store to fix that problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It won't freeze in 5 minutes.
Will not freeze in 5 minutes. You are correct.
That's what's so annoying about it. There's
Fortunately,
nothing you can do.
You do the gentle parenting, right? You bring them alongside you and you say, son, listen, you've really put us all in a bad situation here with the ice. So together, we're going to fill these ice cube trays, and we'll try it again. And next time, I hope you can remember.
No.
Is that how it went?
No. I treat him like a puppy. I rub his nose in it. I'm just like, stop leaving one ice cube.
But his gentle parenting was putting the knife back.
That way, yeah, that's my gentle parenting. Hey, Monster Jam's going to be coming to the Shot April 10th through April 12th. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, all the monster trucks you could ever hope for. They also got freestyle motocross bikes that are going to be jumping and flipping and all that kind of stuff. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com. However, you want to win a 4-pack of tickets, take the family for some rip-roaring fun, 800-821-9970. We've got your chance to win right now. Very simple. We're going to play Monster Truck or not Monster Truck. All right? Because, monster trucks, they have the coolest names. And they're decorated all sweet, depending on what their name is. And so I've got some real ones, and I've got some fake ones. And if you can tell me which ones are real and which ones are fake, we'll hook you up with a 4-pack of tickets. 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is AJ, truck driver.
Hey, AJ, how are you, man?
Good, brother. How we doing this Monday?
Excellent. Thank you very much for asking. How about a 4-pack of tickets to Monster Jam at the Shot? You want to take the fam?
Sounds good, brother. Yeah, hell
right,
yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to give you a name. And this name is either really a name of a monster truck or it's a name I made up. And if you can decipher between the two, then we'll give you the 4-pack of tickets, okay?
All right, brother.
All right, AJ, here we go. The first name. Thunder Roarus. Thunder Roarus. Is that a monster truck or not a monster truck?
Not a monster truck.
No, that is actually it's one of the newer monster trucks that is out there crushing cars and stuff. All right, let's try again. Lick-a-lot-of-puss.
Oh, gross.
Not
a monster truck. No, that's not a monster truck. You can't give it away, Kelly.
Yes, I can.
All right, Kelly is 14, not 12.
That's right.
That's
Thank you,
right.
AJ.
All right.
Damn it.
Here we go. One more. Let's try this one. Mohawk Warrior. Mohawk Warrior. Is that a monster truck or not a monster truck?
Not a monster truck.
No, that's a monster truck. It's got a distinct mohawk that runs right down the roof of the car there. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try one more here. Mullet Master. Not a monster truck. No, that is
Yes, good job.
not a monster truck. Okay, let's try. Let's do this one. Megalodon. Is that a monster?
It is a monster truck.
It is a monster truck. Yeah, that is a shark-themed monster truck. It's kind of shaped like a restaurant. What about this one? DUI. DUI. No, not. Although, man, if you ever had a DUI, driving a monster truck home would be perfect. Nothing's going to get in your way.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about anything. It'd be perfect.
I was safe.
Yes, I was perfectly safe. No problem whatsoever. All right, one more. Let's do one more here. Let's go with El Toro Loco. El Toro.
Yes.
Yes, El Toro Loco is. Congratulations, man. You have got yourself a 4-pack of Monster Jam tickets. You are going to be at the Shot watching the trucks and the motocross bikes do their thing, okay?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, man. You hang on 1 second. We'll get you taken care of.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Last night, storms pelted parts of central Ohio with hail. Reports say the hail was up to golf ball size in some areas. No major damage reported. Where there is a ton of damage, the North Shore of Oahu. Have you seen the flooding on Hawaii? Oh, my God.
I saw a house just like the house is just gone.
Yeah.
It just, whatever fell off or washed, it was crazy.
Water up to the tops of cars. It is the worst flooding Hawaii has seen in over 20 years. Hundreds of people had to be rescued. The National Guard and Honolulu Fire airlifted 72 children and adults who'd been attending a youth camp in the North Shore area. Can you imagine?
That's insane.
Oh, you'll never forget that.
Side note, for some reason, we were sitting around on Saturday, and there was a documentary I watched. I think I told you about it. It's called Supermensch, and it's about a guy named Shep Gordon, and he's a manager, is what he do. He manages people, and his first client was Alice Cooper, and he's been with Alice Cooper like 45 years. He's credited with inventing the celebrity chef, like he discovered Emeril Lagasse and was the guy who decided to put, spices and things like that. But he moved to Maui like 30 years ago, and I was thinking about him when the story is like, because he lives right on the ocean there, and I was very curious. I was like, man, did he? Because he talked about it in the documentary. He said, I bought this house 30 years ago for like $160,000, and it's worth like $30 million now because of, everything.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, did his house wash away?
I saw your celebrity crush, Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
And he, like, in tears.
Oh, I believe it.
Devastated.
Yeah. Believe it.
Well, they say that the dam, that's what I meant to say. The dam is it's at critical levels, and it may still yet collapse.
Oh, no.
So there's a big evacuation order, but that's the pictures are wild from Oahu. Well, don't know if you've seen the Prime TV series Reacher, but the guy who plays Reacher is Alan Ritchson. He lives with his wife and kids in some swanky neighborhood in a Nashville suburb. There was a neighbor took a video of him beating the absolute crap out of his neighbor yesterday.
No!
Yes, it's a wild. It's on TMZ. You should see it. It's crazy. So another neighbor named Ronnie Taylor says that on Saturday, Alan Ritchson, the celebrity, was riding his Kawasaki through the neighborhood at high speeds. He kept revving his engine. It's a really quiet area. And he was like, oh my gosh, after this is going on for a while, he comes out on his front porch and just flips the bird at Alan, and Alan flips the bird back, and then they go on their merry way. But the next day, Alan came back with his Kawasaki and his two kids on their own motorbikes, just revving his engine and just being obnoxious like usual. And so the guy comes out and says, can you effing stop doing this, please? So Alan apparently got off his bike and beat the crap out of this guy.
Uh-oh.
Somebody from an upstairs room in another house videoed it, because they all hate this guy and his motorcycle. They hate that.
Right.
So they videoed the whole thing, and this guy had injuries to his face. He had a cut on his head. He beat him to the ground and then got up and tried to jump on his motorcycle and chase him down, but he fell off it. Embarrassing. So yeah, this is a crazy little. Yeah, no charges yet, but the police say they are aware of the situation.
I know he beats up everybody in the show Reacher, but you can't do that in
That
real
is
life.
not one dude I would want to mess with.
No.
He is. Ooh.
But also, it's can you respect a neighborhood? Honestly, go ride and have fun on your motorcycle.
Yeah, you can't do that. Now, the headline says the neighbor instigated and kind of pushed him down, and the video starts when Alan, goes. Now, whether that's true or not, that's what
it might be.
I'm going to watch this video.
You always get a video it starts from somewhere, and it's never the beginning.
Yes.
So. All right, so let's talk about Justin Timberlake's drunk driving arrest. Now, they finally released the body cam footage on Friday, which we've been waiting for a couple years, and it is embarrassing. I feel for the guy. He is slurring. He has glassy eyes. He's kind of speaking slowly. But here's just a little glimpse into this DUI stop.
So the reason for the stop is because you're veering off to the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it?
Yeah, it's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box?
Let me check.
How long are you renting it for?
Just for a couple of days.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Touring.
Hard to explain.
It is?
Wow.
A world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You have a license with you?
Yeah, I do.
Because, like, you have your license. I mean, it is embarrassing because, first of all, you're on a world tour, and he says, what? And he's like, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain that you sing.
That I'm a pop star?
That I'm a
world
pop star?
famous pop star? Now, I guess if you're a police officer, it would be a little strange if you walk up to a car, obviously it was a drunk driver, and there are doppelgangers out there. There are people who look like people, so you'd be like, you're Justin Timberlake? But how would you not know it's Justin Timberlake?
I think the guy was young, number one, in his 20s.
All right.
And he did not know I think obviously he'd heard of the name before, but I don't think by sight he knew who Justin Timberlake was.
Yeah, it sounded like it clicked in his head when he goes, oh, you're Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so another snip, and there are hours of video from him at the station in handcuffs and all that, but another snippet you can hear, he's seated at a booth at the police station, and he says, you boys treat me like I'm a criminal. And it's like, yeah, okay, well.
You
kinda are. And then he, a little later, said he only had one martini.
That's a strong martini.
Yeah. And then at one point, while reading a report about his arrest, that Timberlake says, he looked at it says race white, and he goes, white? And then he goes, I'm just kidding.
He's taught enough to mess with him a little bit.
It's not too bad. We didn't get the part where he says this is going to ruin the tour that spawned all those memes for the last 2 years. They did take that out. They redacted some like identifying information. Yeah,
because he didn't want any of it out, right?
He didn't want any of it out. I think they ended up agreeing to release a redacted version.
Oh my gosh! When they made him do the field sobriety,
yes,
he had to walk the straight line. His first step, his foot came up, and then it went 2 feet to the other side, like crossed his leg. He didn't even go straight. It was a side.
And then he said, "This is hard."
Yeah.
like he was doing the cross step you do when you dance the hustle.
Exactly.
He was doing the box step.
He was
the
lit.
Thing I would say that really is in his favor, because obviously you don't want to be out there drunk driving. That is very, very stupid. But you look at him and he kind of is like a normal dude. He's not coming right out with, do you know who I am? He didn't do that at all. He's like trying to not be obnoxious about the fact that he is a huge celebrity.
Right.
And the guy didn't know who he was, and he wasn't. And so I sort of thought, you know what? You're kind of like winning some favor back in my eyes with how you handled that, even though you were lit.
I think it's like you said, completely wrong. I don't think it'll ruin the world tour. I don't think people are going to, get refunds because he was drinking and driving. Does he need to apologize? Yes. Does he maybe need some classes, or do what every other DUI person does with all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. But is your life over? No.
I just think it's worse off to try to keep that out of the public eye than just release it, and people are like, oh gosh, yeah, I've been pulled over before. It's embarrassing. I can relate with this guy.
I'll tell you what, 100% honesty, I got one 25 years ago.
Yeah.
In my early 20s. And the one thing I heard that was crazy is because I had to do the classes and all that kind of stuff. But the craziest thing is, and what stuck with me, is the guy doing the classes, one of the first things he said is, you got caught. You should not drink and drive. But everyone in here, and even the people who haven't been caught, imagine how many times you've done it without getting caught.
Yeah.
Because that happens. And
right.
Sam Kinison, we're going to drink, we're going to drive, and we're going to get away with it.
You shouldn't at all. But ruin the tour? I don't think so.
All right, those are your three things.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. A lot of us already know this little tidbit. Teddy bears. They were named after Teddy Roosevelt, the president, and they were a huge hit. So a toy company tried to recreate that formula with the next president, William Howard Taft, and so they sold stuffed possums called Billy Possums.
Oh, my God.
They didn't catch on. That's why we don't know about Billy Possums. Did you know that Vanna White says she has worn over 8,000 different outfits on Wheel of Fortune?
Oh my God.
It's a new dress for every episode since 1982. a brand new outfit every day since 1982.
Wow.
I wonder how many of those. I know they do have some sort of collection. I don't know if it's Smithsonian, but I know it's somewhere where there's a lot of them. But I wonder how many of those she kept or have been resold or how many are being, actually saved. But that's a lot.
Man.
Did you know that a golden retriever named Buddy played Comet on Full House?
Oh, Comet, yeah.
But
I didn't know it was Buddy.
Also played Air Bud.
That was Air Bud.
And Air Bud, yeah, same dog, yep. He died in 1998 at the age of 9. Oh, Buddy. Did you know that Florida passed a law in 1989 that banned bars from holding dwarf throwing contests?
They had a different name for it then.
They did.
It was something tossing.
You can't say midget tossing anymore. You're not allowed to say that.
Are you not allowed? You're not allowed?
Well, let me tell you. I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Anthony Jeselnik. No, was it Louis C.K.? It was a comedian. And he was talking about performing on late night shows when they go out and they do their 5 or 6 minute set. But when you do that, you have to submit your entire set to the show and to the network. Word for word. They want to know what you're going to say because they have the control officers.
I gotcha.
And they will tell you what you can and cannot say. And so whoever that comedian was, he had a joke about midget tossing. And the controller came back and said, hey, everything's fine except for this. You can't say midget tossing because saying the word midget is like saying the N-word.
Yeah.
And he came back and said, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
You know how I know? Because you're saying the word midget.
Right.
You're not saying the other word.
Right. You would be saying because M-word.
M-word,
yeah.
right.
And I'll tell you this. Have you ever interviewed the comedian Brad Williams, who is one?
Oh, yes.
And he was in here, and he's like, dude, people who get upset about this, and I talk about this all the time, the outraged white people who are outraged for everybody else.
Right.
And he goes, I'm a midget. Call me a midget. I don't care. That's what we are. Stop being stupid. And I'm like, okay.
That's all personal because there are many, members of the African American community that say don't use it in music. Don't call each other that.
Oh yeah.
And then there are other ones that say it's all who gets offended and who doesn't get offended and what offends you.
And what are you supposed to do? Can't control everybody's feelings.
You cannot. And finally, here's one for you on a Monday morning as maybe you're sitting at your desk there just doing your work, listening to a little music, typing away, and you kind of, you smack your lips, you got a little dry feeling in your mouth. The bacteria population in your mouth is larger than the entire human population on Earth.
Wait. In your mouth?
In your mouth alone. The bacteria population is larger.
Oh, there's more
than
bacteria.
There's more than 8 billion
there's 8 billion bacteria in your mouth.
Running around your mouth right now.
Oh, that is just why. We did not need to learn that today. I did not need to know that.
Learning you some stuff on a Monday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.